Aaron Dillon here, Managing Director of AG Dillon & Co. AG Dillon is closing 6 pre-IPO stock funds in September 2025. Anduril, XAI, Grok, Lambda Labs, Together AI, and a space economy company. Use these single stock funds to build bespoke pre-IPO stock portfolios. You select the pre-IPO stock company exposures and weight allocations to each pre-IPO stock to express your unique investment thesis. Available for purchase at Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and directly at AG Dillon Funds. $2,500 minimum investment. Financial advisors only. Email aaron.dillon@agdillon.com to invest. Again, that's aaron.dillon@agdillon.com to invest. All right. Now the pre-IPO stock update for June 13, 2025. Scale AI, the data labeling and AI training company, has secured $14.3 billion investment from Meta Platforms, bringing its valuation to over $29 billion, more than doubling it from its previous $14 billion in 2023. Meta now holds a 49% non-voting stake in Scale, marking one of the largest private AI investments to date. Scale generated $870 million in revenue in 2024 and expects to reach $2 billion in 2025. The company, which builds data, infrastructure, and custom AI tools for major players like Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, and Meta, remains independent. Founder Alexander Wang, 29, who's age 29, will join Meta's AI superintelligence team, but stay on Scale's board. And Jason Droege, former Uber Eats lead and benchmark partner, is appointed interim CEO. Proceeds from the deal will provide liquidity to shareholders and fund further innovation. So it's almost like a special dividend for existing shareholders. A few employees will move to Meta, but Meta will not have access to Scale's customer data. Starlink, SpaceX satellite internet business, has surpassed 6 million subscribers globally as of June 2025, doubling from 3 million in May 2024 and up from 1 million in December of 2022. It now operates in over 140 countries, including 19 in Africa, with 336,000 African subscribers, or 6.2% of its global base, adding 100,000 in Q1 2025 alone. In Zimbabwe, Starlink gained nearly 20,000 users in 3 months. That's a 513% quarter-over-quarter jump, capturing 25% of the country's fiber market in just 1 quarter. Note that 33% of the globe's population, or 2.6 billion, have no access to the internet. Starlink's satellite fleet grew from 1,500 in early 2022 to 7,500 in May of 2025. Starlink has introduced $0 hardware in select markets, which normally costs like $350, to drive adoption, and is poised to win U.S. state-funded subsidized business in rural areas. We believe Starlink's subscriber growth will accelerate over the next 5 years, reaching 50 to 75 million total subscribers, with over 50% of those subscribers coming from outside of the United States. SpaceX demolished a former United Launch Alliance tower in Cape Canaveral, Florida, to make way for a new launch complex capable of supporting up to 76 Starship launches per year, according to U.S. Air Force Environmental Review. Starship, SpaceX's next-generation rocket designed for deep space missions, has completed 9 test flights from its Texas facility, but is yet to reach operational status. The new site will serve as a second launch pad for Starship to match the high flight cadence of the smaller Falcon 9 rocket, which set a record with 129 launches in 2024. The demolished tower previously launched ULA's Delta IV rocket, which supported numerous Pentagon satellite missions. Databricks, the AI data management and analytics company, is expanding its 4-year partnership with Google to host Gemini models just 3 months after integrating Anthropic's Claude models. This move supports Databricks' strategy to offer a broad model ecosystem across clouds for AI agent development. The company expects $3.7 billion in annualized revenue by July 2025, growing 50% year over year, with 60% growth in the October 2024 quarter. Databricks reported $2.6 billion in fiscal year revenue ending January, with a net retention rate of 140% and nearly 50 customers spending over $10 million annually. It's nearing positive free cash flow. The company has 8,000 employees and plans to hire 3,000 more in 2025, and the business has over 15,000 customers. Databricks has a $72.8 billion secondary market valuation. It's up 17.5% versus its December 2024 round. Nvidia and Perplexity AI, the AI search company, have partnered to deliver localized sovereign AI models across Europe, enabling users to search and receive answers in all 24 official EU languages. Perplexity, currently in talks to raise $500 million at a $14 billion valuation, up 50% since its late 2023, will integrate open source models built with Nvidia and European partners like H Company and universities in Slovakia and Slovenia. These models will run on Nvidia's DGX Cloud Lepton infrastructure with customization supported through Hugging Face. Nvidia has already engaged 13 European model builders to train models aligned with national languages and cultural needs. This initiative aligns with Nvidia's CEO Jensen Huang's vision of sovereign AI and expands Nvidia's global AI footprint following recent deals in the UAE and Taiwan. Glean, the enterprise AI search leader, has raised $150 million in Series F funding at a $7.2 billion valuation. That's up from $4.6 billion in September 2024. It's an increase of over 56% in less than a year. The round was led by Wellington Management with participation from 20 plus investors, including Sequoia Coastal Ventures, Capital One Ventures. Glean surpassed $100 million in ARR in just three years post-launch, and now powers over 100 million agents operations annually via its Glean Agents platform, targeting 1 billion actions by the end of 2025. Its customer base spans 15,000 companies, and the team is growing rapidly with plans to hire aggressively and expand to new San Francisco office. Glean integrates over 100 enterprise tools like Google Workspace, Microsoft 365, Slack, and Salesforce. Its core value lies in contextualized AI for business workflows, helping global enterprise navigate the AI boom with security, speed, and scale. Mistral, the French AI large language model business valued at $6 billion after raising over $600 million in under 2 years, is capitalized on growing European demand for sovereign AI tools amid transatlantic tensions. The company is projecting $100 million in annual revenue, with about $50 million coming from outside of Europe, including deals with Cisco. Mistral is constructing a 40 megawatt data center powered by 18,000 Nvidia chips near Paris, with plans to expand to 100 megawatt within 18 months, supported in part by French President Emmanuel Macron and Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang. Mistral's open source models are tailored for multi-language reasoning, outperforming China's DeepSeek R1 and rivaling US models like OpenAI's O1. Especially in coding and math. Europe is expected to spend $144 billion on AI by 2028, and Mistral aims to secure a large share by providing customizable, enterprise-grade AI infrastructure and software amid rising geopolitical calls for technological autonomy. The company now employs around 250 people, and there are rumors that Mistral may seek a $1 billion plus raise later in 2025. Gecko Robotics raised $125 million in Series D funding, bringing its total funding to $347 million and doubling its valuation of $1.25 billion, up from $633 million in December of 2023. Founded 12 years ago, the Pittsburgh-based company uses climbing, flying, and swimming robots combined with its AI-powered cantilever platform to inspect and optimize critical infrastructure. Gecko serves clients like L3 Harris, the U.S. Navy, NASES, and Abu Dhabi National Oil Company, enabling tasks such as modernizing C-130 aircraft and boosting power plant efficiency by up to 5%. The new funding, led by Cox Enterprises, supports expansion across defense, energy, and manufacturing sectors, reinforcing Gecko's position as a leader in infrastructure-focused AI and robotics. Bullish, the crypto exchange and owner of CoinDesk, has confidentially filed for a US IPO, according to the Financial Times, with Jefferies as lead underwriter. Founded in 2021 and led by former New York Stock Exchange Group President Tom Farley, Bullish previously attempted to go public via SPAC, but abandoned the deal back in late 2022 due to SEC hurdles. The company acquired CoinDesk from Digital Currency Group, DCG, in 2023. Bullish now joins a growing wave of crypto firms pursuing public listings, including Circle, which recently completed a blockbuster IPO, and Gemini, which filed last week, and Uphold, which is exploring a sale or IPO with FT Partners as advisor. Okay, that's it for me this week. Thanks, and see you guys next week.